In Sweden we have something called right to public access. Allemansrätten in Swedish. It basically means that you can move around in nature, on public ground as well as private ground. You can pick berries, mushrooms, even camp overnight, a few nights. But you can't leave any trace. You cannot cut down trees, even smallest tree, or dig up things, stones from the ground, anything like that. But I will go through more in detail exactly what it means, what you can do and what is not allowed. The right to public access in Sweden gives you the freedom to stay in and move around in nature. But it is a freedom under responsibility and with some very simple rules. Respect is the key word. Respect for nature, to preserve all the beauty that is the reason why we want to go here. Respect towards other people who have the right to the same experience as us. Provided that you do not harm vegetation and wildlife, and stay at a respectful distance from residential buildings, you have the right to hike along trails or in the terrain, pick berries and mushrooms, spend one or a few nights, make a campfire on the ground. Campfire is a special case though, and even if it is allowed, it applies under special conditions. For example, there must be no risk of the fire spreading. It must not be built on ground that can be permanently damaged, like on large stones and rock. I see traces of this sometimes, people making fire on rocks. Please do not do this. The traces from this is forever, will never go away. Firewood has to be picked from the ground, dry dead twigs and things like that. Or you can take it with you from home. As I said, cutting down trees is not allowed, dead or alive. Personally, I recommend using some form of wood stove for fires, or using existing fireplaces. Once you have selected your campsite, you must not modify it, dig up rocks, cut down trees, etc. Obviously. The place should be left exactly as you found it. Leave no trace. If you are in a nature reserve or national park, stricter rules may apply. You need to find this out first. There is much more to be said about the right to public access. This is not everything. but the very core of it. I leave a link in the description to the Swedish Environmental Protection Agency's website for those who want to read more about this. Now, go out into nature and enjoy life there, and let us cherish and preserve it forever. Thank you.